Okay, Saturday, 28th of February, 2026. So Adrian's daily vlog, sharing smart stuff men should know. Theory of mind. How forgiving do you want to be? Now, one thing I've started to generally study a little more is this idea in psychology of the theory of mind. And you'd be forgiven to simplify it, to describe it as empathy. But to understand people, how they think, how they act, how they behave, why they do, why they don't, why they won't, why they shouldn't, why they wouldn't, and beyond. To understand people at a deeper level. And I realised that there's an interesting meta pattern at play here with regards to people. As you understand people more, again, the limitations and incentives and constraints, the question generally arises to ask, how forgiving do you want to be with this person, with that person, with them over there and beyond? And the simple analogy is, I can't play the piano. I can't play the piano, so you can only forgive me and excuse me for not being able to teach you how to play the piano. So then you could apply that logic to anything else. This person, why did they do that? Oh, it's in their nature. Why did they do that? Oh, it's in their incentives. Why did they do that? Oh, it's in their constraints. Why did they do that? Oh, it's because they know no better. Why didn't they do X? Why didn't they do Y? Any reason. It's just who they are. It's, again, being a little empathetic as to what they are, who they are, what they can, what they can't do, etc., etc. It's that. But at a deeper level, it's understanding the theory of mind. It's essentially the Sally Ann test. We could go at a deeper level with regards to cognitive development. But to say, I understand how they act, how they think, how they organise their lives, how they plan. So it doesn't surprise me. Just in the same way to say, that person over there and that person over there, they never taught me how to play the piano. Why? Because, they can't play the piano themselves. Right. I can't teach you how to play the piano. Therefore, I don't know how to play the piano, so therefore I can't teach you how to play the piano in the same way. And that can be applied to anything else. People always say, why didn't they teach us this at school? Well, the chances are they didn't know about it. They didn't know these things back then. Or it was not on the curriculum, so they had no incentive to teach these things. Things like that. Again, it's a little empathy, we could say, but it's to understand how and why people do things. And that raises the question, how forgiving do you want to be? Because I did a video a few months ago as well, I'm sure it was a few months ago, saying about being adversarial. Saying things that could be perceived as passive-aggressive, or saying things that could be a little aggressive in general with people, or unfaulted errors with regards to human relation, and potentially starting tension and arguments and whatever else, needlessly. And in this way we could even further preempt that friction by understanding, of course they did that, of course they said that, of course they didn't do this. Because I understand them, I understand their incentives, I understand them at a deeper level, maybe even I understand them better than they know themselves, than they understand themselves. Possible, with enough research and understanding. Yeah, it's very possible. And then we can go at a deeper level to say, right, well, I know this person can't do X or Y or Z, so therefore that's never going to happen. That conversation will never turn up. And what's that? That's predicting the future. Whoa. You could say that at a deeper level, the more you understand people and incentives and tech and motivations and desires, you can predict the future better. With better accuracy, with high fidelity. Wow, yes it is. Yes, it is a way to predict the future. Very interesting. But nonetheless, as you understand people more, the question arises, how forgiving do you want to be? Very important. But otherwise, Adrian's daily vlog, sharing smart stuff men should know. Subscribe for more, and you will see me tomorrow.